Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is February 10th, and our reading is The Town Mouse and the Country Mouse. I'd rather gnaw a bean than be gnawed by continual fear. And that's Odo of Cheriton's moral in his version of the Aesop's fable of the same name. This story is as apt today as it was 2,500 years ago. A hip, slick, and cool town mouse visits his cousin, treating him and his family with the same patronizing scorn city folk often show their rural relatives. He invites Country Mouse to the big city to show him how the smart set lives, and is shocked to find his cousin prefers his own humble life to the opulent dangers of the town. Some things never change. Aesop's fables date from about the same time as the Buddha, the axial age, which cannot be beaten for wisdom. No disrespect to young people and new stuff, but we err on the side of old ideas because they've been tested. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This fable was noted approvingly by Marcus Aurelius in his Meditations 11.22 and by Odo of Cheriton circa 1235. Unsurprisingly, it baffles the ruling elites of today. There must be something in the water in big cities that convinces the urban dweller that they know things that the rest of the world doesn't know, and especially those rubes who live down the road. And it's just not so. When you think about it, Marcus Aurelius was a pretty sophisticated guy. He's the most powerful person in the world at that time and the emperor of Rome. So why would he think that this was a meaningful tale? Why would he subscribe to Epictetus? Why would he treasure the notes that he received from one of the students of Epictetus? Maybe because he actually does know something that the rest of us don't know. Anyway, we all have something to learn, and we should not cut ourselves off from that information, whether the person who bears that lives in a big house and has a new car every year or not. We've mentioned that Marcus Aurelius received notes from a student of Epictetus, and here's a little bit from the Meditations, Book 1, 7. From Rusticus, I received the impression that my character required improvement and discipline, and from him I learned not to be led astray by sophistic emulation, nor to writing on speculative matters, nor to delivering little hortatory orations, nor to showing myself off as a man who practices much discipline or does benevolent acts in order to make a display. And I am indebted to him for being acquainted with the discourses of Epictetus, which he communicated to me out of his own collection. And this is one of the reasons that we're such admirers of Marcus Aurelius and his ultimate teacher, Epictetus. So, happy trails to you until we meet again.